Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. I think it's still morning when I'm recording this. Whatever it is you're doing today, please enjoy it. Please look after yourself, okay? Just to give you an FYI about videos today, I'm going to try and aim to get 2 out today within the daytime. I'm working later into this evening, so I won't be doing my usual sort of 7:30 video. And then, tomorrow it is my dad's birthday, so I'll try and get 1 out tomorrow, but I probably won't have any out on the day because I've got to take the old man out for lunch. But anyway, we're going to jump into today and we're going to talk a little bit around a Gift Orban update. There is not only an update from how the deal was going, but also an update of the Ghent manager talking about Gift Orban. We have an update around the Longley situation, and it's going to make you happy, I promise. You can tell I'm a little bit more pumped today. A little bit more pumped. It's not because I've just come back from the gym as well, all right? And we also have an update around Dyer interest, which will surprise you with who is interested in him. But, excuse me, let's jump in with Gift Orbans. So, to give you an idea, I'm going to really start along the lines of from Sasha Taglieri. Like I said, when I did an update yesterday, he's the guy to be listening to on this at the moment. And he said that, this was this morning, by the way, it's only about half an hour ago, and he said that Spurs' move for Gift Orban is expected to further accelerate this week. Ghent will only sell one forward this summer, and Orban is seen as most likely, right? So you're thinking, Andy, why do I need to sell? What are you on about? What's going on? What it was is that the manager, I'm not going to pronounce his name. When you ever look at his name, you'll look at me and go, Jesus Christ, right? And you'll go, Andy, I understand. Good, fair play to you not doing it, okay? But their manager has basically hinted that they need to sell one of their strikers, Gift Orban being the most likely, to reinvest into the squad, okay? So that was quite interesting. And it definitely caught me off guard that they have already thought about, look, we're going to have to cash in to reinvest, which, fair play. When you're in sort of the Belgian league where maybe revenue isn't going to be as high as what a top 5 league might give you, if you've got a player who is sitting on value, cash in, reinvest, and continue that process. The Belgian league has obviously been a very fruitful league over the last few years, and this would probably be no different to the Belgian league players that have come into the Prem. You know, most notably, obviously Brighton have that link to a league. I can't remember what team it is in Belgium, so don't hold me to the fire on that one. But a lot of their players who have gone on to really get sold for a bucket load of money has come from the Belgian league. So it's a nice little update on Gift Orban. I think all of us are kind of hoping we get this deal sorted now. We need that. We need an option up front, you know. Valise isn't going to be ready for a while. They're talking about keeping Dane Scarlett basically at the club until Valise gets sorted. Where in my opinion, get Gift Orban in, send Scarlett out on loan, bingo bango, you're flying already, all right? And I know some of you aren't massively keen on Gift Orban. I know some of you are massively keen on him. But you know what? Let's just wait and see on it, all right? Let's have an update on Longley. I know, he's the centre-half that you all wanted. All wanted. Even I wanted. I know. Basically, from Sport, they've said that Longley had been holding out a move to Tottenham, but talks have broken down. Hey-ho, they're broken down. And basically, it's because Barcelona are requesting a transfer fee for him, you know. Fair enough, he's your player, you expect a transfer fee. We know you need to get rid of him, we're not going to give you a transfer fee. That's kind of how that's going to work, catch-22. But Al Nassr, which is obviously Ronaldo's team in Saudi Arabia, have shown interest, and a summit is scheduled for tomorrow to clarify the situation. He's perfect for Saudi Arabia, to be honest, perfect. He'd do well out there. Because there's a bunch of pensions have gone and moved out there, you know, so... Look, I don't see Longley happening because also I don't think he suits the system. That's the most important thing. Not about the money, not about wages, not about anything, not about even his last season at Spurs. Purely on this season alone coming up that we've already started, the system we have is a very high line. You watch our back four, well, back two with Basuma sitting in front of him when you actually look at the attacking style of our team. They're sitting on the halfway line to press the team into one half. And then there's being 35 yards away from goal. We've squeezed up so far. You watch it against Brentford. We squeezed them up so far. Longley, if you're going to have to say, look, you're going to have to go 50 yards backwards to defend sometimes, he's not going to have it. you know, Romero has that kind of pace at times. You know, Mickey van der Ven has that pace. That is not a question. You know, Desi Adogi has that pace. Emerson, not really. That's the only thing with Emerson you're worried about. The pace isn't really there. But on that, you know, you need to have a centre-back that can go and bolt back 50 yards if push comes to shove. So, yeah, a little bit of update on the Clement Longley situation. But let's talk about Eric Dyer. Oh, Eric. So, this comes from 90 Minute. And they said Eric Dyer receiving interest from clubs all across the world with the player not in Spurs' immediate plans. Right, are you ready for this? We've got Al Nassr, Monaco, Benfica, Celtic, Palace and Sporting Lisbon. We're talking 6 clubs. By the way, he'd probably kill it at Celtic. I actually do think he'd absolutely be brilliant at Celtic. Him and Cameron Carter-Vickers, the Spurs rejects. Obviously, he is from Sporting Lisbon, so yeah, I don't think that's a bad deal for Sporting him to go to Sporting Lisbon. Fluent Portuguese speaker, not a big thing there. Saudi Arabia, yeah, he'd be right in Saudi Arabia to be fair. Monaco's the one that probably caught me a little bit off guard, and Palace, I guess, look, English quota, that kind of vibe. Yeah. The only thing is, Eberechi Eze, can we do a little? You do look, we'll give you Dyer. You know, we'll go on the cheap. Dyer's on the cheap. Give us Eze. Let's sweeten the pot. Now, bear in mind there'd be 2 separate deals because FFP hates player swaps, hates it. Whereas if you can say, look, if we're buying, let's say you bought Eze 40 million, you sold Dyer for 10, it worked for FFP massively for both clubs. So that's why you do it. In theory, it's a swap deal. It's Eric Dyer plus 30, but you work it as 2 separate deals with paperwork and so on. So we'll see about that. But it's nice that he has a market. That's the exciting thing. It's the thing with, you know, Tanguy Ndombele, he has interest. The thing about Giovanni Celso, he has interest. Reguilon has had interest. Tanganga has interest. Dyer has interest. What it's now down to is Spurs not overvaluing these really average players and this, in theory, deadwood player, you know, individually deadwood player. I think we need to be smart about this and kind of go, but if we can get a good deal and we can move them, we'll sacrifice a few quid. Just move them. Because you know what? Then you're working with a smaller squad and the squad gets the great coaching that it needs to develop. Because you've seen in only a few weeks, Ange's really coached these boys up. You can already tell. And there's so much more that needs to be done for them to be playing the true Ange football, but he's made huge strides in weeks. So that's what we need to do. And he's even said we need to get rid of a few players. We need to work with a small squad. So we shall see. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy it. Hit me in the comment section below. You happy the Gift Orban deal's progressing? And are you surprised about the Longley and Dyer situation? I personally am a little bit surprised about at least one of them. You tell me. I want to have that conversation. You know me. I'll always try and get back to you. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. That road to 1,100 has sped up quite a bit. So this is exciting. I'm very much enjoying this. And obviously hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, lads.